Okay, so today we're diving into something pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at a company's annual report,
Okay.
but it's not like the usual financial stuff.
Right.
This one focuses on their internship program.
Interesting.
It's called Balance Practica Empresarial 2024. And
I'm intrigued.
yeah, it's a glimpse into how a company invests in, the next generation of talent.
The future.
Yeah, exactly. And
So not just like, typical summer jobs or whatever.
yes, way more than that.
This is serious stuff.
Yeah, so from the get-go, this report really emphasizes their philosophy. Trabajo con los mejores.
Working with the best.
Yeah, exactly. And they don't just say it. They actually back it up with a whole list of hardcore methodologies.
Oh, wow. So they actually walk the walk.
Yeah, they do. They talk about total quality continuous improvement just in time.
Whoa.
They even mention Gemba Kaizen
No way.
and ISO 9001.2015 certification.
Now that's impressive for those who might not know, like ISO 9001.2015 certification.
Yeah. It's a globally recognized quality management standard.
So they're not messing around.
No, they're not.
And that Gemba Kaizen thing, that's all about continuous improvement, like where the work actually happens.
Right. It's not just theory. It's about putting it into practice.
Exactly. Hands-on.
So let's get into some of the numbers here.
Okay.
The report highlights 147 internship acceptances,
Wow.
140 agreements signed,
Okay.
and 110 completions.
That's a pretty high completion rate.
Yeah, it really shows their dedication to developing these interns.
Makes you wonder, though.
What's that?
What about those who didn't complete the program?
Oh, that's an interesting point.
Yes, is there something to learn there,
Could they improve even more?
Exactly. Always room for improvement.
For sure. And they really get into the nitty-gritty.
Like how so?
They mention 144 company intern pairings,
Okay.
and get this, a whopping 2,600 weekly follow-up records.
Whoa, that's a ton of interaction.
Yeah, I know, right?
So there's definitely a strong focus on mentorship and evaluation.
Absolutely. And their feedback system is pretty unique, too.
Oh, how so?
They have a 3-stage evaluation process. Entry, intermediate, and final.
Makes sense.
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's not just for the interns.
Oh, really?
Their supervisors go through it, too.
So both sides are being evaluated.
Exactly. They're both accountable.
That's pretty interesting.
Right? I mean, it could create some hesitancy on the supervisor side.
Yeah, true. Like, what if they're afraid to give honest feedback?
Right, because it might reflect poorly on them.
Yeah, but then again, maybe it encourages more open communication.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Two-way learning and all that.
Right.
But either way, their dedication to improvement is clear.
Yeah, for sure.
They have 390 on-site visits by advisors
Wow.
to observe the interns in action.
So they're really invested.
Yeah, and there are 128 work plans developed
Okay.
and 109 PPMs.
PPMs, what are those?
It stands for Propuesta Plan de Mejoramiento,
Okay.
which means improvement plans.
Gotcha. So they're not just throwing the interns in the deep end.
No, they're giving them structure and guidance.
And a chance to identify areas for growth.
Exactly.
Very cool.
And to top it all off, they have 117 formal farewells.
That's kind of sweet, actually.
I know.
Shows they value everyone's contributions.
Even the interns who are only there for a short time.
Yeah.
So as we wrap up this deep dive,
What are your main takeaways?
well, this annual report, it's more than just about an internship program.
Right.
It really gives us a window into this company's culture.
A culture that values quality mentorship and continuous learning.
Exactly.
And it makes you think,
About what?
what can other organizations learn from this model?
That's a great question.
Because even with a really robust system like this,
Yeah.
there's always room for improvement.
You're always striving to be better.
Exactly. And that's what truly sets a company apart.
Couldn't agree more.
Right.
Well, that's it for this deep dive.
Until next time.
Thanks for listening.